welcome. I am finally back. I feel like I've been sick more in the last 3 months than I've been well. But I'm doing so much better now, and we are kicking off our first Tuesday together with the new schedule for the new year. Going forward, it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 to 8 as normal. Maybe a Sunday here and there if I get home in a decent time. But I am so excited to be back, and I am so excited to see you guys, to hear from you. I feel like it's been forever, but I am so excited. I dressed up a little bit for the occasion. We're heading out to the farm, heading out west. I got some pigtails in, dressed up a little fancy, although they don't look as good as what I thought they were going to with the headset on, but we're gonna go with it because, oh well, because I've put too much work into this outfit for us to start to get back into West of Loathing for me to give up now. But anyways, go ahead and put your little cowboy hats on and we're gonna dive right into this. I'm actually really excited to get back to West of Loathing. Also, for those of you tuning in, I obviously made Twitch affiliate beginning of the year. Actually, ending of the year, starting off the beginning of the year with Twitch affiliate. So you might notice some things on the channel that might be a little bit different. I'm still learning, I'm still growing with you guys, but one thing that I am excited for is that with the bits, I believe I'm gonna have Lobster check when he gets home, or DJ, whichever my moderators or Hanada pops in and out of here today. But point being, I think my bits are now linked to where you can create random sounds that I have assigned. If you so choose to. You don't have to, but if you want to, they're now linked, I believe, if I did everything correctly. Not saying that I did, but if I did, they should be there when you go to click the bits section. It should have like its own little section. If not, hang with me and by Thursday it should be fixed. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's pick back up with Kitty Bassett. I don't even remember last time where we left off, so this is gonna be interesting. But let's get into it. What's up, Doc? We're getting near for All Dead. I've heard the serious necromantic activity there. We should take a look. It sounds pretty sinister. What is it? Well, pretty much just what it sounds like. It's an old army fort where all the soldiers died, except rumor is they're still walking around there. Did they name it Fort All Dead before they all died? No, originally it was called Fort Just Fine. You discovered a new map location, Fort All Dead. What do you think we should do next? Mr. Smee at the rail camp said they need a bunch of dynamite to clear the path for the tracks. What about all that TNT back at your house? Nothing doing. That's mine. Well, got any better ideas? Maybe we can get it back from the goblins that stole it. Gustavson? Gulch, I think he said. Well, that's a good idea. Alrighty. Hold up. You call yourself a good-for-nothing goblin punching pluck and jerk. You gain an effect angry. I don't know if I want to insult myself again. You better not insult yourself anymore. You might get angry and you're liable to pass out. How could you be angry when you walk like this? Wait a minute. The other door. Interesting. Okay. This is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. DJ! Hey! So many sound alerts. I'm glad it worked. I have a lot of options, and I know I'm gonna pay for it eventually, like regret it, but we're testing out a few things. Redeem sound group. So I have some to where you can use channel points, or I have some to where you can use bits Do you see the bits ones on there? I think I linked it, but I couldn't tell unless I went live and had somebody else look. So I had to wait until I actually went live. But you can let me know. I say this despite knowing you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Okay, listen. I know there's probably something down there. We're gonna inspect. Look, the Joel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actually, glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is full. It's still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Fine. I'm not fighting with you. You lift the You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked. It's not very good lock. Pick the lock. You pick the lock, you open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking, spronging, and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. I have 5 mysteriousity. Let's see what's wrong. Recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts to operate smoothly. Music improves immediately. I don't see any. They might only be viewable viewing. Have lobster try. Also, be get a drink at the gas station. Alrighty, well, be careful. I'll have him take a look when he gets on. I don't know if I want to waste 5 meats on it, but off stage. More cowbell. Heck yeah. Let me up on the stage. Oh. Well, that's why. Oh. Hello. This is what's okay. Swap helper. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's at military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder? Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in low grain jars. Chef marks the fort on your map. You discover the new map location. Alrighty, be right back. This says rules of poker, followed by 100 of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. 3 deuces of spades lose against 4 tens of clubs, but are worth the same as queens. A Kentucky straight beats a straight. Flush beats a straight. Suicide jacks are wild unless accompanied by 3 aces. Sit down at the poker table. The dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Edna, and the Edna mode. And the player to your left says his name is Ira. Ira? Ira. I'd say it's Ira. The dealer tells you that the ant is 20 meat. Anthem. Edna and Ira toss 20 meat each. You lose 20 meat. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle, then deals a handful of cards and slides across the table to you. It's a real great hand. 4 nines of clubs, an 8 of diamonds, and 4 jack of clubs. It's the first round. Pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 40%. Gonna be a little, use a little moxie. You grin slyly and raise by 20 meat. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 120 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at 40%. Well, hey there, Gradient Spark. How are you, beautiful? We're gonna strategize. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 20 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at 40%. You cock your hat at the John Tier angle. 20% plus 20% win chance. Heck yeah. Good, just making dinner. How are you? Ooh, what you making? And I'm doing good. I decided to put on my little cowboy hat and do some West of Loathing. I even did some cute little pigtails. This is how I know my hair is getting long, because like even putting it all the way up here, like it's still past my shoulders. Never used to be able to do that. Potato soup and cute. Oh, well, thank you. Potato soup sounds amazing, actually. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning around 60. Do I have 3 glimmer? It wouldn't give me that choice if I didn't. You know what? I'm gonna raise. Whether I win or not, I'm gonna have fun. You get your valet to bet an additional 20 meat for you. It's 20. Reveal your cards. You furrow your brow and turn over your cards. A royal Mexican flush. Edna flips her cards over one at a time, revealing a backwards Georgia straight. Ira smiles proudly and reveals his card, a flush. You lost. I was gonna make pasta, but I didn't have all the ingredients I needed. So soup it is. Oh. Oh, what pasta were you gonna make? Is it the pasta? The good pasta? The pasta that everybody loves? The dealer tells you. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away. Oh my god. No, vodka pasta. Oh! You were talking about that. I always wanted to try that too. You know what? We're going for it. We're gonna inspect. I already read that, but we're gonna inspect again. Sigh, here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to the brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied, because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. That's good, right? Do you want that tomorrow, or would you rather have breakfast? Oh. Well, that's a hard decision. Well, now I have to sit here and think about it. Hold on. I want to try something new, but I kind of want to go back to like our old days when we hang out and like have breakfast. So I think to keep the memory alive, I want breakfast. But I would like to try the vodka pasta when you do decide to make it. But then again, I tried to say that I want to try stuff that is. Nope, we're going with the breakfast. Breakfast it is. I'm locking it in. Don't let me change it. Okay, you'll save me some, okay? No, that's bad because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins, the filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it! You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and yeah, this. I can't say it of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the insides of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket full of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison, and it smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. and it feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep sucking. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. It's useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. You got a filthy porcelain cow. Hooray! Oh. Oh no, we got an army crawl. Howdy, kitty. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. I fixed a piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, kitty. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. Gain 20 XP. Hey, no worries, Lloyd. Who's that woman by the piano? We need to know. Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical, like. Stupid stuff for kids? Too bad. I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get a normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind. In a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Oh, can I get some darts? Sign on the dartboard says to see you for darts. Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. See you later. Alrighty, let's get out of here. You okay, buddy? Pretty sure my leg is broken. So, no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I didn't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm going to need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure. Might as well. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? I didn't even know that was a thing. We discovered rescue mission. Broken leg pills, is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. Don't have any with me, sorry. Huh? Okay, coming up. What you got? Ooh, advanced bean craft. This is a cookbook. A cookbook specializing in bean recipes. Disposable binoculars. Dynamite. Plum pudding. Handful of nails. Shovel. Do I have a shovel? I have some. Oh, there's my nasty ring. I gotta pick. Oh, I do have a shovel. So much. Okay. And a blood sausages. Use powder. Soda crackers. I feel like I need that. Where's the... I feel like I'm like looking right past it. While practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which turns out isn't real. Advanced bean craft. Read it. There we go. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases your musicality during a fight. There's a recipe that has been scratched out and replaced with a bunch of paranoid, insane scrawling. Gives wary, a skill that increases your maximum AP. There's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks pretty interesting. Gives bean wall, a spell that would create a wall of beans that provides cover from ranged attacks. Ooh. I feel like bean wall. I'm gonna do bean wall. You practice making hills of beans flatter and flatter until they become walls. Unfortunately, just as you finally master technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of the walls and lose it. I checked on it. We know what we're doing. I'm Kitty Bassett. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Thanks anyways. Thanks again, lady. What did I do? Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old Kitty, howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's already something called a hot dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyway, a single letter removed, and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind him. Let's buy something, because he was very sweet to us last time. Ooh, a saucy dog. Increases your moxie by 6 for the rest of the day. Increases your muscle by 6. Ooh. Elegant mysticality. Maybe I shouldn't. I feel like I need to save my meat. So, we remember that he has the dogs. The hot dogs. Let's see. Another one. Yet another wanted poster. Lots of criminals were on these parts. Read it. The Black Hand Bandits for horse theft and selling a counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north towards the old millinery. Get him. Gherkin brothers kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. Wonder which one. Ghost. Okay, well. Oh. Casper whinnies at you as you approach. Oh, comb her mane. Saddle up. Okay, Dynamite's here. For cowardice. Let's do rescue mission. There's a crate lying in the dust of the trail. It has a pickaxe stenciled on the side, but isn't clear if that's to indicate contents, destination, or opening instructions. Open it up with your crowbar. You pry the lid off the crate with your crowbar, and that's one of the possibilities eliminated. You got an item, smelling salts. You got an item, can of oil. You got an item, smelling salts. And you got an item, patent etic. Back on the trail. Yeah, unlocked a lot of places. Oh, lordy. That's... Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Kitty Bassett. What's with the cause? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. Oh, can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pills! Blood building tonic? Increases your... Ooh, that's actually really good. Especially in battle. This item is using combat resource 10 HP. Already have 2. So. Okay, awesome. Well. Oh, do you need any errands run or anything? We just helping everybody. Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing property. Purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some up for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Humming cave. No problem, I'll be right back with that. Well, first off, we gotta go all the way back. The dirt water? Is that where we were at? Dirt water? I gotta go help this guy with the broken leg. Why are you so mad? Oh, hello, were you able to get some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm stuck just sort of laying here in the tree. Yep, here you go. Gain 20 XP. Whew, thanks. I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with new legs. Or a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips happily away. Well, that was nice. Swear to God, if you broke your leg again, I'm not helping next time. Alrighty, Casper, let's go. Saddle up. We're all dead. Pickle factory, circus. Ooh, let's go to the humming cave. Let's help the nun. Let's see if we. Oh, hold on. With a shout, while more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush. He's wearing a cavalry hat and he has a cavalry saber, but has been riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Fight the skeleton. Whoa, they're quick. Ah! I'm sorry. Okay. 1 damage. 10 damage, okay. Cast spell. Oh my god, so much HP. Oh, just take it again. Oh, we're not gonna survive this. Which? Yes. Reduce. I think. That's one. Okay. I think I need to change my weapon. Yep. Get 1 damage, 1 damage. What? We're taking a defeat on that one. That one was rough. Oh god. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Doc House must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but otherwise, any worse here. Worse for wear. You're pretty hungry, though. And sober. A3. The idea. Well. Okay. Well. Six to 7, 5 to 7, 5 to 7. Well, let's switch that out. Garment, skin, and knife. This one is only. bell. Damn. We're gonna switch that out.
What the dog doing?
Hey, Lobster. The dog is sleeping right here next to me, being lazy. What are you doing? I need your help. I don't know if you were listening at all. I know you were at work. Uh, I thought I hooked up the soundboard correctly with the bits. So if you could just look into that, it should be a separate tab to where you can click. Um, but I don't know. And don't redeem anything unless it says that you're redeeming it for the sound. If that makes sense. Like obviously not channel points, but like bits itself. Like, and then you can let me know. And then we can fix it here on stream. We can take a little break from slinging beans to look into. Thank you. Armor. What? Oh no, we need. Okay. But we do have skill points. I have unspent. Oh, hey, Hate God. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Okay. I think I need to get more muscle. Uh, Save up. I feel like Moxie's probably the upgrade. I'll do Cality. One for. Okay. 8 for. Okay. Well, let's comb her mane today. Let's pop up. We gotta go all the way back up here to Humming Cave. Reach for the sky, clown. You quickly turn around and see a grizzly-looking man in all black clothes, except for his hat, which is white with brightly colored spots. He's pointing a gun at you. Who you calling a clown, jerk? It's true, you don't have a clown's marking. I have no idea what you're even talking about. You mean like the stupid polka dot hat that only clowns would wear? I have no idea what you're even talking about. The man strides up to you, uncomfortably close, and inspects your face. It seems I was mistaken. Be on your way. Like I need your permission. Bye, weirdo. I don't want to fight. Last time I tried to. I'm not strong enough to get into a fight yet, or I'm not smart enough. One of the two. Oh, Christ. Rocks are really organized. Oh. I want to do this. Good. That snake isn't gonna let you pass without a struggle. Struggle it is. Hey, just I could probably take him, but I don't want to. Rescue. Your rein in your horse. You rein in your horse upon hearing a rattle of bones and clanking of chains nearby. With a hiss, a skeletal figure scuttles towards you. What the hell is that? It's a little confusing to look at. Instead of a skull, it has another smaller skeleton growing out on the top of its spine. It also has a manacle locked around one of its ankles, trailing the length of broken chain. It looks like it escaped from somewhere. Is that real? How much have I been drinking? I see it too. So not that much. Oh, fox. Ooh, foxes. I need to fight it, or I mean them. Ah! God, I need to get my HP up. Oh, the 6. God damn.
Hello there.
Well, hi! Oh! Awesome, it worked! I hello there for 5 bits. Oh, good! That's awesome. That is great. I'm so glad that works. Also, thank you so much for the 5 bits and the hello there. I'm gonna die. Get out of here with your spooky self. Not looking so good.
Not.
And so it begins. I don't think even if I heal myself, I'm gonna grab this next hit, but I'm gonna try. Ouch. Okay. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass? Yep, here you go. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Blessings upon you. Let's leave. Let's see if we can do this, because I have discovered a new map location. How many channel points do you have, Raquel? Do you have infinite? I do have infinite channel points, yes. Unrefined meat nugget. don't think I've... There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellows who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM. Doesn't have a lock. That name sounds familiar. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third one is labeled Loose Bin and has a combination lock on it. Open the first locker. The locker contains one of the mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of whatever that is. Why not open the second one? You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him, or they stuffed him into a locker then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. Slam the locker door. Open the third locker. There's a combination lock here and you don't know the code. Well, we'll come back when we have room. I need to go to Gulch.
Not.
Ridiculous. I have a get-rich pyramid scheme idea you should hear. You find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read property of Fort All Dead Library. Bags. Advanced Beancraft. Bean is for the books. The bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You find one specifically interesting to you, though. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello! Being a mayor, welcome. Now going away, please. This goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Ah! Talk to the goblin! Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins. Being very private. Well, we'll come back. It's okay. I don't want to fight them. We have to talk to them, so I... Wait a minute. I need... How much outfoxing? Talk to the goblin. 2. Sleeve. Outfoxing. There we go. But, talk to the goblin. Outthink him. This is not very nice. Don't you want to fostering better of human-goblin relations? I could be new human ambassador and you go to human town being their goblin ambassador. Guessing that might be a good idea. Diplomats. Yes. Okay. The mayor shakes your hand and starts walking towards Dirtwater. Good. This sign says nothing interesting in Goblin. You hear quite rustling, as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Go in and beat the straw out of it. Am I gonna have to fight them? You listen as the door is quiet inside. Go inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves, in turn, are filled with crude books. The three titles catch your attention. So, very complicated numbers. How to bird noise. Alice going into a seeing glass. Stop browsing. This popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin Jabberwocky. Still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it brilling bean and toes of slithing did in wob gearing and also gimballing. No. Storage? No sound coming. Check it out. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in Goblin. Look in a random drawer. Or look in a more random drawer. There's nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer puppet. Keep looking. So you got a sandwich. Oh, goblin trousers. What's this? No false alarm. Wow. That's definitely the last one. You got an item, goblin pistol. What if I keep looking? I mean, there's something. Fine. Stop looking. What if I just kept doing it? Is there like an infinite that I could go upon? Alright, let's look at our book bag. 1 to 15? So it's like, I don't know if that's good. 2 armor. Barely enchanted hat. Do 2 armor. I might need that actually. Because no, I need it too. Actually, kind of infinite beams. Oh, -2 oxy, but well damage. That. Alrighty. Get that. Congrats, it looks the lock. Make short work of the lockheads. You enter what turns out to be a nest and help yourself to what turns out to be sandwiches, probably. Didn't want to go inside. Your couple of goblins rustling around in there. Sounds like they're doing something really important. That contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the bed. It's made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needle. Can't be comfortable. Check out the desk. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says important secrets on it. Read the important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Oh, yes! Awesome. Imagine if I just keep... Wait, did I check everything out in here? Here's the door, and here's somebody whispering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except the goblin tongue. This vantage point, you also note the sign next to the door reading backstage entrance. Hear it being with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Go in and break a leg, head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind the curtain. Not only is the goblin version of Hamlet, it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. Well, hi, Bunny Dust. How are you? Or Dusty, sorry. I always read the screen names and then like I think about it and I'm just like, oof, I know that person. I should have said their name. But anyways, how are you? I'm good. You? I'm doing good. I decided to do a little bit of West of Loathing. Hi. So, putting on our cowboy hat, got our little pigtails. Just popping in to say hello. Oh, hey there, Boony girl. Welcome, and I appreciate the pop-in. Well, thank you. Got a little plaid too, you know, really gotta go out. Oh, goodness. To be or not be? Oh, that's a question. But it better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows. I shall be lurking. Will lurk ahead, or go ahead and lurk. Anyways, thanks for popping in. You can listen to me stutter over all of this stuff. I Hold on. Or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting. To dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe. But oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow. Pretty weird, probably. What are we playing this evening? Did you have a good rest of your Tuesday? I am playing West of Loathing. It is a single person. It's wild. I get to make choices, and I'm magical. I'm a bean slinger, as they call me, and I'm kind of like a rootin' tootin' cow shooting girl. It's a weird game, but I absolutely love it. And I did have a good rest of my Tuesday. It was quite crazy, to say the least, and, well, I'll just leave that for future me, or tomorrow me. How was the rest of your Tuesday? Alright, we're gonna keep watching. You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. You gain EXP. Nice. We don't hear anything. Check out the inside. Oh, I don't know if I had that many. I'll come back. I don't want to bust through all of my needles if... Yeah, I only have one needle left. You hear a bunch of... This sounds interesting. It really is. Right now I'm in a goblin town, and I have the options to fight them, but I'm not because I like the goblins and they're pretty cool. You hear a bunch of gruff goblin voices gruffing gripply at each other inside. Leave them be. Treasure cave. This door to remaining locked at all times. Unlock. Head inside. Oh, not what I meant to do. This goblin is paying more attention to their book than you, but you're pretty sure you aren't gonna just waltzing by. Hey, Goblet, good book. What, thinking about how Horatio is the only surviving one at the end by everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, pow, blam. Ah, no, wow, spoilers. He runs out of the cave. This goblin guard is whittling a wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Try out your new bird call skills. You duck behind a stalagmite and do your great crested Krabby impression. Oh, gasp! A great crested Krabby. Wow, the guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs out of the cave. Unlike the other two guards, this one is being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two guards, they have a name tag that says Gene. I guess we are going to have to fight. I don't want to fight you. Yes. Oof. Owner? Okay. Plus 30, okay. Alright, let's heal. And then shoot him with fire. And then I should be able to kill him. One more. Yeah. But he only has 13. Oh, please do 13. Please. Thank the good Lord. He won so much for those guards. Hooray. I need health. Like, I guess I just don't know how to get health. Hold up. We gotta search this up because I don't want to accidentally press the wrong one. No. Ow. E. So it's more like just for the day kind of thing, so. Alrighty. We're going with... I'm about to go with muscle. Let's do... Moxie. Oh my gosh. Dynamite, oh my god. Oh, I do need more needles. Wait, oh, it's rare and valuable treasure. This is cactus seed treasure, but let's pick this one. Oh! I don't have another needle. I probably should have read that, but it's whatever. Well, I think there's two. I'm gonna try to talk to the person in the beginning, because it says fight is my only option, but what if... I don't get to talk to him at all. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Stamp. Shoot. Attack. Stab. Attack. Stab. Trigger Happy Goblin. Trigger sad instead. You dig through the crates the goblin was rummaging through, but there's nothing. Rats. Well, I killed him for nothing! Well, now I'm upset. Alrighty. I don't want to do that because I think that progresses on the story and I have so much I have to do. Like, look at all this. Okay, let's go back to Dirtwater. I want to see if I just can't buy some more pickaxes. You hear rustling around and trace it to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably, it's a gulch goblin rustler. Always kind of assumed that, referred to a different sort of rustling though. It looks up at you and makes some angry sounding goblin noises. Step down and okay. Charge it a rustling tax. Excuse me, you know there's a rustling tax levied on this gorge, right? You can't rustle here for free, bud. The goblin doesn't seem to understand, so you take a few minutes to communicate the concept of the elaborate gesture. Eventually the goblin pays you just to make you go away. This game is just ridiculous. Cactus Bill, didn't expect to see you around these parts. Well, I gotta admit, I got a little envious when I saw you leave Boring Springs and figured I'd hitch a ride out west to see what I could see. Just look at this place. So much hustle, so much bustle. There sure is a lot of both of those. Hey, nice pot. Thank you kindly. So what's new? Well, to be honest, what's new is a profound sense of longing and loneliness. I'm sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping I'd run across similarly lonely cactus lady somewhere out here. Or, failing that, a normal human-looking lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck? Not yet. Of course, getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody. Someday. I'll keep an eye out. Heck, I sure would appreciate it. Take your leave. Cactus Bale. He's here somewhere. Okay. Dale, Dirtwater Post. Do you have any? Don't have any. Tooth powder. Well, let's see if I just can't sell anything. I'm loving this so much. Oh, I'm glad you're loving it, well, Lobster. Oh wait, we got those. I don't know if I'm gonna eat these sandwiches because it decreases my muscle and mysticality by 3. But I guess if I need something that has like increased moxie that I don't have, some, I feel like I shouldn't get rid of anything. Stop. Not the nut. I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, the unrefined meat nugget. Oh, you don't have any. Imagine if I don't refine him a cactus, lady. Alright, let's saddle up. What if we wander for a little bit? Maybe we'll find a merchant. A ghostly translucent bandit on a ghostly translucent horse rides up and points his ghostly translucent rifle at you, demanding all your ghostly translucent valuables. I mean, he doesn't actually specify that your valuables should be ghostly and translucent, but it doesn't seem like he'd have any use for regular ones. Run away. You ride away as fast as you can, hoping his ghostly translucent bullets can't hurt you. He misses, so you don't actually find out either way. Phew. Well. I feel like we should do We're All Dead. You found an abandoned crate with For All Dead stencils on the side. Maybe the shipper decided it wasn't worth the effort, considering. You pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to the contents. Oh, an armor kit and a hardtack. Awesome. Goddamn. Yeah, this is a little intense. We have to do something about this immediately. Any ideas? Well, only way I can think of to get rid of all these things all at once would be to poison them somehow. Isn't that very doctorly. Or that isn't very doctorly. What? You never heard of vaccination? Look, would you rather fight an army of skeletons all at once or find a way to slip something into their food supply? Nice and quietly. Climb up to the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Climb back. I'm not quite sure what to do. I honestly didn't think that was gonna work. No. You dig through the knapsack. Wait, what's this? A note? Yes, it's a note. You got an item. Cryptic note about ley lines. Interesting. It's also an evil-looking leather-bound tube. Why would you do it? The last thing is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking. Read it! It seems to have been written by one of those necromancer cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of ghost civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Some stench resistance. Oh, hold on. I got some stench resistance. No, that's not what I want. I want this. Hold up. We need the flower. There we go. Dig through it again. Oh, good. That disgusting old hat. Got an old patrol cap. Oh! Wait a minute. And it was... ballistic pistol attack. I'll take it. Definitely didn't go through the barracks. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got 3 needles. Oh, heck yeah. I hate that I have to use them. I mean, I don't have to. I'm choosing to, but like I feel like I'm gonna need all this stuff. Shelves laden with the skeleton army's food supplies. Examine it. You pick up a box at random and read the label. Fly treated eyeballs. Awful. Something else. You pick up a can at random and read the label. Stewed tongues and water. Taint the food supply with waste. Sprinkle the waste all over the food. If this works, by tomorrow there should be no more. Hidden. Keep going on this side. Mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. Don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. Yeah, walk away. Oh, I don't have foraging. times. Alrighty, well by tomorrow they should be all dead, so let's scurry out of here. You know what, let's go to the abandoned pickle factory. You find a liquor cabinet standing in the woods. Maybe there used to be a house around it. You try opening it, but find it to be locked. That's probably why it didn't get stolen by whoever stole the walls. I don't have a needle! You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches a doorknob. Ouch! Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Blass is gonna be so mad, she might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally. Literally, probably. But get suited up. Oh, wait a minute. You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green coveralls. Mrs. Blass, as predicted, is furious. Late again, you better stop taking this job for granted. Do you think you're gonna find a place with this nicely dormitory and a reasonably priced company store like ours elsewhere? With your skulls? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty. Start your shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged like always, keeping the hoppers filled with to keep a constant flow down the chutes. It means you're constantly at a near sprint because you have to manage the functions to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Miss Blass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. Damn it, damn it, damn it. At the end of your first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Miss Vale glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over. Second shift. You get over to the salt tank now. Oh God. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it still is never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel your dissociation from the haze of the salt dust that fills the room. If anything, this place kills you. It's probably going to be salt tank dust. Salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Cough. Cough on your own time and get that saltine back to its normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976, idiot. Please let me out of here. You get another 180-second break before your third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water. But you've heard a rumor they're considering it. Break's over. Get to the boiler. Oh God, please let me out, please. The boiler duty means shoveling coal into the furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in there. You've tried to work with your eyes closed, but Miss Flash screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out. Please let me out. 190 degrees, idiot. No, 199 or 89, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out! With a gasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination or possession or whatever the hell that was. Geez, you can still feel the sting of the vinegar vapor in your eyes. Enter the pickle factory. Well, yeah, not yet. We don't know what it's gonna do. Going to vinegar. Oh God. You approach the ghost. It's not right. It's not right. You alright there, partner? All wrong. The temperature, it's not right. It's all wrong. Not right at all. Alright then, do you? All wrong! Ah! Furnace. It's currently empty. That's Oh, I didn't mean to turn it. No, we need to fuel some more coal. That's coal burns. Alright. It went from okay. I'll go back down to 3, but oh. 89 degrees! You approach the ghost. It's not right. It's not right. You all right there, partner? But it's not all wrong. It's supposed to be 89. This says not 88, not 91, 89. Well. You approach the ghost. Salt. Salt, salt. Gotta salt, salt. Salt. You're right there, partner? Salt! Jeez, okay, calm down. You're on the tank read. It's 531. Ah, I don't remember! It's not supposed to be 531. Hold on. We gotta go back to... I'm going back to my live. I'm gonna watch it. Can I backtrack? Oh my goodness. Well, I couldn't pull it back, so now we're just gonna have to search. And 7-6. Salt is correct. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Got an item. Salt-crusted skull. Rest in peace. Wait, so maybe they did the vinegar wrong. Alt level. Factory. Oh. I thought I got that one right though, which makes me sad. Oh, it's 190. all the way back down to 79. Okay, hold on. Oh, it needs to be 190. I don't. The vinegar is at 190 degrees. It's finally done. Thank you. Ghost smiles. He fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Vinegar-soaked bones. Instant peace. Ooh, it's the hoppers. Okay. Let's be equal. So let's see. 1 and 2 to set the rightmost bat to 1. thought I had it figured out. 12, 10, 11, 13, 9. Are to be operated by callers, bad personnel. Okay. Teach us the right move at the front and work with those levers. 16. That is done. Okay. Hold on. So I gotta do what it told me to do in the first place. Use levers 1 and 2 to set the rightmost fat to 1. So does this one drop it? We're at 6. Okay, so I should be at 1 now. Put the levers to equalize the first 2 vats to rate 16. 16, okay. And then, once that's done, pull the rightmost trigger 5 times and it'll equalize the vats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! 11, 11, 11. Gotta sleep. Can't sleep till it's right. It's okay, I took care of the cucumbers. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground. There's a pile of bones and cucumbers. Oh, the poor guy. Spent eternity trying to get it right. What? You pull the lever and there is the deafening roar as the old machinery springs into life. After a while, it loads pickles is deposited into the receptacle to the left of the switch. You got an item, ghost pickles. About the damage for the rest of the day by turning you into a spooky ghost. All that work for 3 pickles? No wonder this place went out of business. Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I need 20 mysticality. Okay. Where's my mysticality at right now? 10? Alrighty, let's look. We got 24. Oh, let's throw one at mysticality, bring it up to 11. We have to have something here that brings my mysticality to crazy amount of start this. I want to be able to talk to her. That one gives me 3, so we can remember cheap tequila. Only increases it by 1. Increases it by 3. Oh, if only it was mysticality. Dot fires. Oh. No, by 1. Oh, actually, I need to read that. There's a poem scrambled into the margins whose words keep shifting and changing. Gives uncanny presence, a perk that provides resistance against elemental damage. There's a chapter about cooking bean dishes so small that they have to be served intravenously. Give blood beans, a skill that lets you regenerate health during combat. Ooh, that one. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Use the old beans, skeleton bread, and increase vitality during a fight. And then I'm gonna have to go to blood beans. Unfortunately, you got so distracted by your newfound vigor that you misplaced the book. You know what? We'll come back. Well, this looks like your area, huh? Go to the circus. I don't remember. Please, I need needles. I need to pick some locks. Ugh. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. Not a fan? They're so creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Those old fairy tale demon clowns and demon cow fighting wars in hell. Right. Actually, funny enough, my uncle was a clown. Like, he went to clown college and everything. This is hilarious. Right, and supposedly rodeo clowns dress up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles, and it became a traditional thing. If you asked me 30 odd years ago, I'd say you were nuts for even considering that might be real. These days, I'm not so sure. But that fellow there is just a man in makeup with a crap job at a carnival. Yeah, I know. It creeps me out, though. Barnaby's Bob! Ugh. You approach the clown, puts on a basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Welcome to Barnaby's Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, ma'am. How can I help you? I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place, hee. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Why, certainly I can. That's my job after all. For you, ma'am, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, ma'am, this price is a real steal. Well, you got that right. Why so expensive? Well, now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We've got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skills by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me more about Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at them. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? Oh. What? Oh? Right, sure. Tell me more about the rides? Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since. Well, since we stopped turning it on. Tell me more about the games. Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. Well, we got some of them. Tell me about the food. We got your favorites. Popcorn, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps. And get this, did you hear about that new thing a fella invented? Cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works, mostly, more or less. You aren't doing a very good job of selling this on me. Why, whatever do you mean? Attempt to outfox the clown! First, you ask for an outrageous sum of meat, and then you describe your circus in terms that make it sound distinctly cut rate. Well now, if you really expected me to pay that much, you'd be doing your best to make it sound like a magical paradise. On the other hand, if it really is as chintzy as you describe it, you'd be asking a price cheap enough to overcome poor word of mouth. Which leads me to the conclusion that for some reason you don't actually want to sell me a ticket. The clown starts to look nervous. Now, let's not jump to conclusions, friend. I'm just pulling your leg a bit, clowning around like we do. It's all good fun. So the actual price is 500 meat. I could buy half a horse for that. Sure, but what are you gonna do with half a horse? A circus is much more entertain me. Let me think about it. You gotta save up enough. Oh, you're not gonna let me. Alright, fine. Well, think about it, okay? I'm gonna go to Fort Cowardice anyway. You come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see his outfit, that he is cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he's a corpse. Give him a proper burial. Check for useful gear. Honorable plus shovel. You dig a grave and put the cowboy's remains in it. You get an XP. I could do. Could have got some good gear, but I decided to be honorable. Alright, I'll stop. Okay. Open it. Shaker of saltpeter! I forgot that's why we were coming here. Gosh dang needles. Oh, same place. Hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belongs to Fort Cowardice Nurse. Look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental laminations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Yeah, wait, what's this? It looks like it might be important. You got the marching orders, diagrams. There are a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Ah! Sorry, my lips are chapped. All that reading. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Leave. Wait, there was another option. Oh. Render them looted. Safe Kraken. I would totally crack a safe if I had the opportunity. My shoulder just definitely popped. The sign has the goblin word toilet on it. So weird. I think we're gonna take him down. Shot. Don't kill her! Kill one of them. Shoot. Okay. Ooh. Shoot him with the gun first, and then we'll stab him. Attack! Stab! Press any key to continue. Gain 30 XP. military grade whiskey, artillery saber. I am very upset that I don't have enough needles to lockpick it. Or is this pick extremely complex locks? At this level, you can pick complex locks. Grrr. I'm still gonna need a needle, aren't I? Like that's still gonna be a thing. Alright, let's go, Casper. Let's go back to Dirtwater. Let's take a little nappy nap. And then head back to All Die tomorrow. Or All Dead. Sleep. You go to sleep. You dream that you're climbing a mountain with a goblin while fleeing from an elephant. Weirdly, you eat an entire statue of a scorched black woodsman. You wake up ready to face a new day. Well, okay then. You wake up refreshed, restored, and hungry and sober. I get what they mean by that now. At first I thought I had to eat, but it's just if I had eaten, my stomach's empty now. Hey, Lloyd. Oh, his eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other's kind of stuck in a perpetual squint. Does this belong to you? He takes the helmet from you. It takes him a moment to find his voice. It does. Long time ago. I don't suppose there was anything else where you found that? Mean this? Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I? Yeah, here you go. He cracks the bottle open and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger. Would you like to hear a story? Yes. Ellsbury tells you a tale about a long-forgotten village where intelligent beasts are besieging by ghostly insects. Something about that story really lost yourself in. You gain 30 XP. Thank you, Ellsbury. He nods. If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. He goes back to listening to the piano. We've made a friend! I'm not playing stupid weird poker again. I lost money out on it. I didn't find you a cactus girlfriend, so I'm not going to talk to you. But I knew you need to go in here. Give me all the nails that you have. Needles, I meant. They don't have it. And I'm very upset. Why would I just sell it? Why would I buy it back? I have terrible news. What do you mean you have terrible news? Wait a minute. Terrible news for my ears? Are you gonna start playing a whole bunch of random things? You're gonna jump scare me. I'm officially out of honey mustard. That is a great thing. No, what the fuck? I don't know. I thought you were gonna say like, haha, and then like play the FBI open up or something. Like, I don't know. I was expecting way worse. Didn't even say goodbye, lobster. But exactly. He just like dipped out of here and then like come back. FBI, open up! Hey. Okay. see a glint of the light in the distance. When you get closer, you realize that the sun reflecting off the lens of a discarded pair of binoculars on the ground. Grab them. Candy also come in pairs because otherwise it wouldn't be binoculars. That is so loud, proportionally compared to Raquel. You imagine what it sounds like in my ears? Like, it's just as loud. It appears that Alice's idea worked. There's not a single skeleton left alive in the entire fort. You gain 100 XP. I didn't know skeletons eat, and I didn't know that they crap. But I guess you learn something new every day. Well, that's 2 things, so we're ahead of the game. Heck yeah. Tamper with the forces of nature, make up the force of nature. The XP. I want to get foraging, so I need to save up. Okay. Wait. If I fight them, they give me XP. Ooh. He's a little nasty. Oh, I'm not very good against... Okay, hear me out. I can just go buy more. Got an army field trauma kit and 20 XP. Alice studies the remains of your undead foes. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she has an epiphany of some sort. Alice has become stronger. Way to go! Yeah! Alrighty, now let's beef up our foraging. Yeah! We got a perk. Green Sun. We got an item. Tombstone Pizza. You're getting good at this stuff. Heck yeah. Use your binoculars! You see a mine entrance a ways to the west. You discover a new map location. Climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in nearby trash. Oh, I didn't mean to. Well. A shot rings out and something buzzes past you. You quickly dive behind a rock just in case those 2 things are connected. And not just, say, someone hunting nearby. And there's also a bee. Peering carefully around a rock, you eventually spot movement in the underbrush. There's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and a cloak with leaves stuck to it. It's less effective as camouflage as it sounds, because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that she's been out here a very long time, which you can infer by the way she is literally a skeleton. Alright, let's attack. I don't know if they're gonna beat me or not. You're not very nice. First off, let's build the wall, a bean wall, and let's cast a spell. Ooh, 5 damage. Heck yeah, girl. Oh, this will take a minute. We're chipping away at him. Shoot. We're starting to get to the point where we're... Hold on. All cities are reminders. Up. Should have put yourself for... Oh, she's become stronger. Heck yeah. Blossom. Got this, girl. Thanks. You got a miner's pants and you got a gas mask. Ooh. But depending on how much extension, I like that. Oh, I got miner's pants too. Armor. Put on these. Fluff, sugar gun, soda crackers. We're doing it! I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and the dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon, it's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Aw, geez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at this filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen, like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops to the surface. You can occasionally feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under a porch. 3 rats crawled into the pot, ate half the chili, and then died. A week later, a family of cockroaches take up residence among the writhen maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. This is what that smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge into it. Plunge into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bone. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a light pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching! Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull it with. Pull. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the bottom of the spittoon and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about. Narrowly defeating the leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Got an item. Spit-soaked pants. I wonder what that gives me. Two armor and 2 speed. Alright, we're doing it. Oh, fried oven. Kerosene, spiked coffee, sulfur match, a lodestone ring, 20% to meat gains. Oh, boiler. You lubricate the elevator liberally. Right? I don't even know after oil if I would get into that. You emerge from the elevator into the deep shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for if not this? I don't ever want to... I'm just gonna leave it back there. Alright, talk to him. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't even seem to see you. Gotta talk to him. Your blob, rob, bibble, betro, gorble, glub. Huh? You wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't seem to react at all. I'll splinter you. Oh, this right now. All off his I get you keep saying I have to get out of it right now. As you get near the rocks, the voices in your head begin screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of it right now. Fine, fine. Try to save you, but that's fine. He doesn't want to be saved. I'm not stepping one inch closer to that place, so don't even ask. Yeah, no, I'm not that cruel. But you are crazy enough to go investigate this thing yourself, I'm betting. Well, maybe. Casper! Lost Dutch oven mine. Alrighty. Wait, hold on. To our new location, Shaggy Dog Cave. Ooh. One, I have to go buy some more dynamite. I don't know what I just bought. I just started buying stuff. North towards Seoul. Old millinery and oh, give her the pickle factory remains. Oh my gosh. It's the Gherkin brothers, and please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's the reward. Huh, looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe. Thanks a bundle. Bet you they're in the ghost ones, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They talk to you? Alrighty, we gotta go to the Milner. Map. Old millinery. I think I might have stopped for a reason. Hold on. You come across a goblin marching around in the woods. They're taller than a typical goblin, probably because their boots are taller than a typical goblin boots. In fact, these boots are so tall they must be half stuffed with socks to keep the tops from jamming the goblin in the groin. The goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating instead of awkward. Hey! Hey! Human! Hey! What you two doing in this place? This may ground to stomping. You mean your stomping grounds? What? Talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing. Yes, tall boots, I too having. So also tall am I. That's cool, but they are uncomfortable seeming very. I too having no sensation in my feet now, so this is fine. Oh. You leave the goblin to a stomping, maybe in like a year they'll be properly broken in. I don't have that much about boxing yet. Walk into the millinery and find 5 bandits lying around in big piles of half-made hats. It's the law! Skedaddle! The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you'll have to wrangle them individually. Well. There was apparently the demo model for a piano player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it, and they're all children's versions of traditional songs, so that that are in the recently invented public domain. They're all set up to play just the first few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. What song do you want to set the dial to? You change the song to the piano. Gotta be a way for the... Maybe I should have looked around. I have a feeling it's that one. Son.